Why your sales process is costing your gym hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year. Guys, if you've never met me before, my name's Jimmy. I run meta ads predominantly for gym owners. We help you scale to having a seven-figure gym. Or if you just want to hit 50, 60, 70K a month, that's okay. My job is to pass on the lessons that I learned from the many seven-figure gyms that I work with over to you so you can implement them within your own business. Now, this lesson today is actually from a gym owner. Look, they want to essentially double their business. So they came to us for paid ads. But when we first cover with people of what they actually need to do, initially before we launch the paid ads, we have to look over their sales processes. Because running ads for us is really easy. You're able to get 20, 50, 100 leads every single week with the right offer and the right budgets. But this gym owner, what they were doing is they were running what's called a hybrid sales system. Okay. So when they got a lead, they would initially try to convert that sale over the phone. And then if they couldn't convert that person, they would get them in for an in-person consult. Now, this is the worst sales system to run. And if it's anything, right, if you want any piece of data that might help, all of the gyms we work with doing seven figures or multi seven figures a year all close sales in person. And the reason why is your conversion rates are so high. When you have like a local business, like a bricks and mortar facility, okay, you want to really utilize that as your best sales asset. No matter who you talk to in sales, if they had the ability to close sales in person, they would do so. Okay, whether they run an in-person business, whether they run an online business, the conversion rates in person are absolutely wild. And guys, as I'm sharing this training is if you want my team to run your ads for 28 days, provide you coaching plus sales coaching and a CRM, make sure you tap below this training. You get your full 28 days free. Okay, we do not cover your ad spend though. We're currently working with 300 gyms. But what we had to do initially with this individual is we had to decide if they want to, what one they want to pick. Do you want to close sales over the phone? We've got a sales rep in our business that's closed over $50 million in sales over the phone and Zoom. Or do you want to close in person, which we highly recommend for all the gym owners wanting to double, triple, or maybe take their business to seven figures and beyond. Now, you can't run a hybrid sales system. You can't decide to close people over the phone, and then if they don't close people in person. Guys, if you want to make millions of dollars in your gym, just close people in person. I don't care what anyone says. Any of the ads you see, you'll see a lot out there where people will do your sales calls for you and things like that. That is absolutely stupid because what these businesses do, they will make you pay your ad spend. Say it costs $200 to acquire a customer, right? Then they'll call your leads. They'll try and convert over the phone, which has lower conversion rates than if you close in person. Then say they take the money for the first month. Okay. Say they take the 300 bucks that they do over the phone. That's great. But your business has actually lost $200 to be able to acquire that customer. And you've lost the revenue which covers your ad spend, okay? Which all of the seven-figure gyms we work with, all they do is cover their ad spend on a weekly basis. Say they spend $4,000 a week on their ads. They collect back $4,000, $6,000, $7,000 in 7 days, and then they have the customer lifetime value. But anyways, with these sales coaching businesses or where they close the sales for you, you've lost $200. You then have to service a customer. That customer is not locked in for a 24-week agreement. So you've got to resell them. And then say they pay $75 a week. Your business is actually cash flow negative for 7 weeks. And I can guarantee you one thing. That is the smartest fucking way to be able to go bankrupt within your business, to be able to make no money and to run your business in the most complex way possible. Okay, but let's cover a couple of lessons that you guys need to take away from this training today. One, ideally close sales in person. It's not easy, but all the seven-figure gyms do it. If you want to hit seven figures, close in person. Okay, number two, never run a hybrid sales system. If you have to close over the phone for whatever reason, decide to do that and get adequate coaching on how you do that. Okay, and number three, never ever in your fucking life outsource your sales to a company unless you want to lose money for 7 weeks. Let them make an absolute fuck ton of cash. You have to cover your ad spend, then you have to convert them. It is absolute lunacy if you want to have a seven-figure gym. And all of these companies running that, okay, that all they are doing is lining their pockets and their sales reps' pockets with your money. They're risking your ad spend to get sales with lower conversion rates and your cash flow negative for 7 weeks. I'm sure now you understand that. You're like, that is the stupidest fucking shit you can ever do for a gym and a business. We want to make sure we cover your ad spend in 7 days. When you do that, you can have a 7-figure gym. You can absolutely dominate. And guys, if this training resonated with you at all and you're not running ads or you're working with another agency or whatever you're doing, tap below. We'll run your ads for 28 days, no charge, and we'll give you 5 sales coaching sessions and help your gym absolutely dominate.